What's going on? Holy cow, we got water all over. What's going on, guys? Today we are back with another video. I actually filmed a video this morning and posted it, so I'm not really sure where this one's gonna fit into the mix, but we're on a different lake now. We still got this crazy cold front, crazy wind, and we're gonna try to slip over some walleyes. It's me, we got Shelby with. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. It's been a minute since I've done a video with you.
So hopefully we get it, and we're looking right now. We might fish some rocks, we might fish some weeds. Generally, the way it kind of works on a lot of these lakes up here is you get, early on it's that very shallow bite in the spring, and then you get a really good weed bite when that stuff starts popping up. And as the water progressively warms, fish end up on a lot of this like 14 to like 20 foot rock, and it's a killer slip over bite when they get out there. So we might check out some of the rock, we might check out some of the weeds. We'll see where the day goes, and hopefully catch some walleyes. Stay tuned. Hooked up, fish on. Just a little tiny rock transition here. Out in the big wind. I don't think we got a big walleye on, but a nice little keeper if you're gonna keep some. Look at that, right away. Just rolled up, made the first couple casts, and bobbers are going down. We actually caught a few rock bass, which also live here, unfortunately. But it's kind of a big rock spine, and hopefully there's just a mountain of these guys here. We'll find out.
Hooked up. I don't know if it's the right species. It feels small again, but. You got another one going down?
Gotta be a walleye.
It's gotta be.
How do you feel? Decent one?
Decent one.
Here, buddy. There we go. What do you think?
I'm good with that. Just a little eater. Hopefully we catch a bunch more. The bobbers are going down left and right. Too much fun.
We got stuff going down all over the place. This is not a big walleye, but another nice eater fish if you're gonna eat one. Little 16-incher. Pop him off. Catching a lot of males right now just because this huge front just blew through. And that's just kind of the way it is. Right here, I don't know if this is a walleye or a rock bass.
Oh, that's like right next to the boat.
Oh, that was the one I set the hook on before I even grabbed the other rod. Little cigar. Catching a lot of fish though. All right, so we're working this big flat weed bed hump, lots of twisty turny points. And basically what we're looking for is we're looking for one of two things. We're looking for rock spines that run through the weeds. Something that looks like this right here. You can see the rock spine kind of runs like this. We kind of cut it in half, and the weeds are right on the outside of it on both sides. And then the other thing we're looking for is pockets in the weeds that have fish in it. And that's generally sandy. You'll have a ton of this deep weeds, and then a pocket, a bare pocket of sand in the weeds, and the walleyes will be sitting right there. And a lot of times they'll be butted right up to a side of the weed bed, kind of like this screenshot right here. You can see we have a ton of weeds around us, then a real defined edge, and all the fish sitting right there. So those are kind of the two things we're looking for. You know, on those rock spots, we're not really looking for fish, but you know, we're just kind of setting up and fishing them quick. If there's fish there, they're real small and narrow, so we're gonna figure out if there's fish there real quick. And that's kind of the 1-2 punch location-wise. So we're gonna keep hunting around, looking for some more fish. Fish on. Feels like about the same size walleye, I would assume. Not too bad, just not a real big one. Lots and lots of endless eaters right now. There's another one. Jig right in the top of the mouth. They are eating the leeches in the wind. We're not getting a lot of big fish, but after that last big front rope through, it's been a lot of eaters the last kind of 36 hours, I would say. Hooked up on the snap jig. Got a few bobbers out, and we're kind of throwing a jerk minnow in between them all. And that one popped it good. Little Kalen's jerk minnow junior, that Arkansas shad color. Little swim bait head on there. Awesome. Let him go.
Fish on!
Really well.
They're all little, but it's so much fun. Bobbers are going down left and right.
All right, so one question we always get asked is why do we slip bobber with braid, and then what kind of bobber stops do we use with braid? If you've ever slipped bobbered with braid, you know there's a lot of bobber stops that don't hold very well on braid, and a lot of you guys probably have an issue with it. There's all sorts of things you can do to kind of get around it. You can go up to like a super heavy braid, like a 30 or 40 pound, but there's really, I have zero issues running this, and I run 10-pound Suffix Performance braid, and my bobber stops do not slip. Now, there's two kinds of bobber stops. One is the kind that's like yarn. I don't know how well the camera's gonna focus on this. Can you tap the screen or can you see it?
It's a little blurry, but
so you can see how the tag end's frayed. There's one kind of bobber stop that's like yarn, and a lot of companies make them, and you can almost like pull the end apart, right? Because it's so like twiny. I don't know how well the camera's seeing that. Decent, Shelby?
decent.
But you can see it's frayed.
Yep, you can see it's frayed.
So that's one kind of bobber stop. That bobber stop is junk. That does not work well on braid at all. There's another one which is like more plasticky. It's very nylon-y and it does not fray. It has a very like plastic, like synthetic feel to it. I don't even know the names of these, but if you just look at them, you'll be able to tell the difference. And you put this on, you get it very, very tight. You pinch it on and you pull those tags very tight and cut them very short. And you don't, I have zero issue putting this kind of bobber stop on braid and having it slip. In fact, I've had the same 4 or 5 slip bobber rods rigged up for like a month now with the same tie on there and not had an issue. So, you know, that's a big thing for sure, because it is incredibly frustrating if every time you reel in a fish you have to reset your depth. It just takes all the efficiency of slip bobbering good away. So, you know, get these kind that are like this nylon almost. They don't fray, and they definitely hold up, and they grip that braid a million times better. Fish on. Bobbers are dropping. Life is good. They're not big, but we're kind of on a numbers lake. And when we find these pods, they are absolutely eating. And this is a lot of fun to do. These fish love eating leeches. And they are squirrely. Look at that thing go. They're all kind of that cookie cutter 15 to 18 inch size, but a lot of fun. We just got a crazy mega wind today. Massive cold front, temperature dropped to 30 plus degrees since yesterday. And we're catching them. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. There he goes.
Embarrassing. Look up.
Got him?
Yep.
How'd he feel?
Like all the other ones.
Are you having fun?
Of course I'm having fun. We're catching so many different fish species, lots of walleye. Couldn't ask for a better day. Yeah, they are spicy.
Come here, buddy.
Thank you.
Cookie cutters.
Super windy day. There was a huge storm yesterday, front's still rolling through, and the fish are biting.
As you can see, we just saw that pod. Casted out one bobber, saw it on side imaging. I'll throw the screenshot up here. And threw one bobber back at him, and Shelby's just hooked up. Same size.
Same size.
They're all the same fish. We have almost fished ourselves out of leeches.
As soon as we're done, we're out of here. Pop this. There it goes. There you go.
Hooked up. Rolling Shelbster.
Yep.
Got a nice walleye on here. It is blowing, windy, crazy cold front. But we're catching some evening walleyes here. It has been a productive hour. Holy cow, is he angry. Hour or two out on the water. A lot of the same size fish, which, like I've said before, is kind of common for, oh my gosh, he's hooked like right in the chin somehow. It's kind of common for these huge fronts. You see the bigger fish a lot more affected by these cold fronts. I don't even know if I can grab this guy. There we go. Another beautiful northern Wisconsin walleye. Just a ton of eater-sized fish this afternoon. We'll get them off, and the slip bobber is just kicking them out. You can fish a slip bobber aggressive by covering a lot of water. You can kind of slow down and let it sit over those fish. It really is an incredibly versatile way to fish. There's another beautiful cookie cutter walleye. Let's let him go. Well, that is gonna do it. It is starting to rain out for like the 15th time today. We're gonna get out of here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little evening outing. Caught a whole bunch of walleyes, slip bobbering, a lot of fish in that, I'd say like 12-foot range to like 16-foot range, which is pretty much where they are all over the place right now. Some in weeds, some in rock, very productive pattern. Shelby, did you have a good time?
I had a great time, always.
And super windy. It's been a long day of fighting the wind and the weather and a tough bite, but thank you guys for watching. If you're not yet, please subscribe. I'm not sure what video is coming next because I'm not even really sure where this video is fitting in place, but drop some comments below on what you guys want to see on this week's Tom Talks, because we're going to answer a ton of YouTube questions and give you guys a ton of practical information. So if you're not yet, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more.